Okay, so now we arrive at the last step of this lab session. Okay, so in this last step, I will show you how to create an implementation for presentation layer. So we name the folder for presentation layer as a UI, as you can see on the screen. So to create the form, first we are going to create the main application form. Right click, add new item, and then you choose web form. Here we write the main application form. So this one is the application form that will be displayed to the user after they log in. And then another form that we need in this for the purpose of this demonstration is the add vehicle. Add vehicle form. Okay, so we have two type of form. One main add form and main add form, and then another one is add vehicle form. You can go to design. Okay, so we write something for the display of the main add form. Okay, for example, welcome to car rental system. Okay, so this one we put it as a header, bigger, and we add the menu. Okay, in the form of hyperlink. For example, here the text that you want to display in this hyperlink is add new vehicle. Okay, we also may have other menu, and then we can drag the hyperlink here. Okay, for example, another one is make new make a booking. Okay, so here how to link this one, this hyperlink to the URL. So we choose navigate URL, and then this one, go to UI and go to the add vehicle form. Okay, now in the vehicle form, we put the title, add new vehicle. This one has a heading 3. Now we are going to add the input field for this form. So first is vehicle ID, and then the mileage, vehicle type, and year make. So we have to put the to receive the input, we put the text box for each input. Okay, we tidy up a little bit. If you want to have a better UI, you need more time, so you go for the simple one. And then the button, we add the button, add vehicle. Okay, so we have enough element for our interface to add the vehicle into the system or to the database. Okay, so it's a good software engineering practice to name, to give a meaningful name to the component inside our program. This one we use a text box, vehicle ID. Then for the next one, it's a text box, mileage. This one is a text box, vehicle type. And the final one is a text box, year make. Okay, now we add a code for to receive the response from user. Double click, we go to the this one. Okay, actually we forgot to put the name of the button. Actually button to click should be should rename the button. Anyway, what's the response of the program when the user click add button? So the program must use the add vehicle from user method add vehicle here. Okay, add vehicle, the method here from the vehicle class at the business link layer. So at the interface layer, we will add the vehicle. Associate the vehicle. So why there is no vehicle in the IntelliSense? So we have to add first using business. Okay, so we can use all the classes in the business package or business namespace. So now if we type vehicle, so it's appear in the IntelliSense. You just press tab, and then this one is small letter for the object, new vehicle. So we create an object from the class vehicle at the business link layer. But now the programming is at the user interface layer. So we only interact with the business link layer. Later business link layer will interact with the DLL layer. So now vehicle dot. So it's easy to use the IntelliSense here. Okay, the first parameter is a vehicle ID. So where we're going to get this vehicle ID from the text box. Text box vehicle ID. And then dot text. We return the text. And then next is the integer mileage. So for the integer mileage, we have to use the integer parser because the input is in integer. So we use a parser. Sorry, the input is a text box, is a text. Use a parser, and then text box mileage dot text. We convert this text to integer. Okay. Next is the I forgot to put comma here. Okay, next will be sorry, this is not parser, it is parse. Okay, and then next will be, what's next? Next is a vehicle type, and then letter year make. So vehicle type, text box, vehicle type dot text. We return the text inside the text box, and then finally again we have to use parse, and then text box. The last one is year make dot text. Okay. Okay, we complete our code. Now we are going to test it. Okay, next we are going to run our program. Then to do that, we choose the main application form and then go to IIS Express. So we execute. So this is the main form. Welcome to car rental system, and then we can choose add new vehicle. We will display the vehicle form. Then now we can add the data, for example, UTM 132, mileage 60,000, vehicle type MPV, year make 2019, and then we can add vehicle. So after adding vehicle, because we didn't write any interface to show that it is written in the database letter, so we can go to the SQL Management Studio and try to check that the what we call the data is inserted or not in that table. We can run the query. We go to the database. Is a car rental system database. We have table, and then we go to vehicle. Right click. Then select top 100 rows. You can see that UTM 132 6,000 mileage is already inserted. You can try also if you want. You can try with the next one. Okay. UTM 13, maybe 200,000. Type is saloon. Then year make is 2020. Add another vehicle. So because it's not displayed here, we go back to the database, right click, and then select top 100 rows query. We can see that we have UTM 132, 20,000 saloon, and 2020. So it is proven that the data is safe in the database, so that your program is working. Okay, so back to the our program. So I will maybe make some summary here. What we have done, we have created the DLL in this data set, and then we create the vehicle table adapter as the class of the object for at the database level. If we want to change the database to MySQL, however, we can change at this level, because we can change the string connection of the database. And then we develop the business layer object, this one, all the classes that we import from our generated source code. And then finally, we develop the UI. So by using this three-tiered architecture or layered architecture, UI will only interact with the class in the BLL, and then the class BLL will interact with the DLL to reach the database. Okay, with that, we finish our lab 3. Okay, good luck, and then you can try by following the steps that I already explained. Okay, thank you.